Hi, I'm Vincent Heringer. I'm here at the ICEHOUSE to discover what they are doing for entrepreneurs, especially around incubation. So let's go inside and have a look. Right, we're at the ICEHOUSE here with Ken Erskine, who's the Director of Startups. Ken, tell us about the things that you can do for startups. You offer a number of programs, right?
Yes, indeed. We have a full range of services that we offer, Vincent, for startups. What we do with anyone that comes in is actually start at that point, at the beginning, if you like. And that's all about really validating, is there a market for the product or the solution that the potential resident has? And what we've recently done is just package that down into a 3-month focused, tailored program so that you can come in and say, do I actually have an opportunity here to make a business that's going to be successful? So what do? I start by looking at, well, what is the pain point that my solution product is actually addressing? Right. Is there someone who's actually got a pain? Right. Then it moves on to saying, who is the specific individual, whom is that specific individual that has the problem? Can I identify individual people? Because at the end of the day, someone's going to have to pay for it. Yeah. They're going to have that pain and be prepared to pay for it.
So have you had people in the program that have reached the point where they've said, actually, I've just realised this is a waste of time. I'm not the program, but yes. My product. Yes. Actually, there's nobody that is prepared to buy it.
Sure. We've had people who have changed significantly right. What the product is. So you come in with an initial idea and say it's over here, looks like this, it's square and whatever, and it ends up being round and positioned somewhat differently.
Can you guys actually help things like in design and industrial kind of aspects of developing prototypes, if you've got a medical device or something? Is that something that you can help with?
So really the fundamental thing about the ICEHOUSE is what we are doing is we are providing expertise and guidance to residents. But it's really up to the resident. A lot of the work needs to be done by the resident themselves. I think that's an important point that I need to make is we don't do the work for you. You have to do the work. It's your business and you have to do it. Right. What we do have is a tremendous network of specialists and contacts throughout New Zealand and throughout the world. So therefore, to answer your specific question around design, we can help with design input from people within the extended family that say, okay, if you need design, then these are the people that you go Excellent. Talk to and they will help you shape it.
What about money? Can you help? Do you have some money, Ken?
Absolutely. Not a lot. So yes, part of my role actually is to run the ICEHOUSE network. So that's a group of high net worth individuals in the Auckland region. So we have 90 members. We've invested around $14 million over the past 4 years.
Not everyone can get in, right? You can't just wander up with your Food Town bag and your piece of Lego idea. You've got some criteria. Tell us about what are you looking for?
What we're looking for is people who have a great idea, something that we think, there's a gel of something that actually has a chance of success. Yeah. And equally as important as that, passion and enthusiasm and motivation in the individual, because as we talked about previously, the idea that they have initially may not be right, and it's not always a nice downhill cruise. There's some steep hills that you have to walk up and get through. So sure.
A lot of people might be worried about a lack of business skills, or couldn't bookkeep to save yes. their lives. Hello, that might be me.
Sure.
That shouldn't be a barrier to entry.
No, the program covers all those aspects, and it's about identifying where the needs are and where the gaps are. And for an individual, then as part of our program, we work through cash flow. It's actually something that we do on a month-by-month basis, which is, we call it the burn rate, which is how much money do you have now, how much are you spending, and when are you next getting your money, and what can you afford to do? So we handhold through that process and work through it.
Even I understand that. Thanks, Ken. I look forward to hearing more about the ICEHOUSE with Andy Hamilton.